Welcome, everybody. My name is Mariam, and Mangala and I are very happy you're here. We want to share with you the changes that have been announced as of June 1st with our compensation plan, and it is called Elevated, and we are so excited. So we want this to be interactive and answer your questions as we move through the presentation so that it is as useful as it can be. So feel free to jump in anytime. We will go through the parts of compensation that have not changed as well, just to make sure we're all on the same page. So do you see the slide?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So the retail profit is the 25% we get if a customer went to a spa or somewhere and just bought our product. So we get the difference between the retail price and the wholesale price. It's not the smartest way to buy, but it does happen. There's no change to this under the new compensation plan. The fast start bonus, when we enroll, doesn't change under the new comp plan. It is one of our major bonuses when we first start, when we're setting up our team. And it continues to be 20% for our enrollment, and then 10% from the enrollment of our enrollment, and then the next level as well. The exciting part is Power of Three, the changes that have come about. I'm so excited. So have you all, if you could just give me a show of hands, seen a presentation or looked at a presentation for the new comp plan? So you have all seen this before, right? Oh, you haven't. Mina hasn't. Bea hasn't. Okay, so I will go a little slower then. So you know how we have 600 PV for our first Power of Three level 1 payout? Now it's going to change where we need to still continue to have our 100 PV LRP order, but then the term is changing. So our front line, the volume needs to be 500 OV, and it's called a pod. So Power of Three, elevated new comp plan, and then we have now a 500 plus pod. And at level 1, you will earn 45 euros in Europe, right? And then you'll have builders in your front line who will also build their 500 pod. When 3 builders build their 500 pod, you are going to be eligible for your level 2, which is 215 euros. And the exciting part under the new comp plan is that we have the flexibility now that if a builder on your front line who you helped build a 500 pod below them is unable to pay their 100 PV LRP that month, they will not be eligible for their Power of Three level 1, but you will be eligible for your level 2.
I
That
don't understand because it's a bit complicated. Can you give an example?
Sure. So we have Mary. So I'm Mariam, and my first builder here is Mary. And Mary and I built her first 500 pod here. And so John, James, Elizabeth, and Janet, right, have ordered there, and there can be more. And that's another amazing flexibility. We used to need 100 PV or more from specific people in our tree for us to add up to get to our 600 total. And now, as long as the orders are LRP orders, they can be below 100, which is great. So it could be 120, 80, 50, 150. And then another one. So they add up to 500. Now, Mary on my front line, above this pod, Mina,
Yes, I get it.
her car broke down, and this month she can't pay her 100 PV LRP.
Yes.
She won't get her 45, her first level, but she will qualify me for my 215 if I also have these 2 other 500 pods.
So the
I just
so
want
the
to comment, but you please ask first, Mina.
Yes,
so the 215 which is mentioned there, that is so you are there.
the
Or you.
215.
I don't hear you anymore.
The 215,
Uh-huh.
yes,
So the 215 which is mentioned there,
yes.
who receives the 215?
I will receive it when I have
Okay. Got it.
3 500 pods.
Right.
And before, if Mary didn't pay her 100 PV, she wouldn't get hers and I wouldn't get mine. But now I will get mine.
Okay. Okay, got it.
Got it. Great.
Just
Very good.
jumping in just shortly, because there will be probably a lot of things which will seem quite, like not completely comprehensible just because it's still like in a picture and it's not in our real tree. Definitely the best way to fully understand this to go with your personal upline or somebody and go through your tree, because it will become very crystal clear. And just one comment, you will see a lot of changes that the changes that doTERRA made, actually they made them based on a research of many, like, I don't know, 800, you said, Miriam, like many wellness advocates who were speaking about what are the disadvantages, what are the struggles on their way of building doTERRA. And they actually incorporated all that feedback to make it easier for us wellness advocates to build and not get sort of blocked because of certain people who might not have the same pace as we have, who might not have the same vision. So they actually made it much easier for us to earn and progress on the path of building our business. So these are just same. And if we don't understand each and every step, it's fine. But just to get like a feeling of, what all is there for us to kind of tap into.
So you're suggesting I should wait for a better presentation than Mangala, or should I still continue here?
No, for sure continue, but probably not everything will be super clear at the beginning, because some things are really like seem complex, but still, of course, we hear, and then if something is not clear, we can also go into the details of your tree later. That's what I meant. I think that will be easier to comprehend later.
Yep, great
Yeah.
suggestion.
Sorry to disturb. I mean, for me, the excited part, just to make it clear again, is that now in our front line, everybody will qualify to 500 PV, which right now we're only qualified those who were spending 100 PV. So in my front line, I have people who spend 27 and 80, and I was not getting the power of 3 because obviously was not getting qualified. Now this 20, 80, 100, wherever they spend, as far as I get 500 plus my 100, we win. That's the basic, right? And that's the excitement, right? Then let's go.
Exactly. Okay, so now one point we want to make clear on the first level 500 pod, at least 100 PV of the 100 PV LRP pod total must be personally enrolled. So if you have started as a wellness advocate, but your upline put all the customers below you, they reach over 500 PV, you will not qualify for the 45 euros. And you can enroll 3 people and each have 1 oil per month at 35 PV. It'll be over 100. And when it's over 500 total, you will qualify for your 45 euros.
Yeah, got it.
Got it? Great. And we love questions, so don't be shy. So the second level, when you repeat your 500 pod below you with your 3 builders at the second level, then you are qualifying for 215 bonus. The power of 3 has a boost, and we're going to explain that later, where you get a chance to double the level 1, level 2, and level 3 bonuses. And when you help 3 people on your front line earn their 45 and you make 215, but like I said before, and Mina asked about, if a builder doesn't pay their monthly LRP over 100 PV and they don't qualify for their own, but you two built their 500 pod below them, you will still earn yours. So you can help the 3 people, and then you still have the flexibility when they don't pay that you earn yours. I think repetition is good, so I just want to make sure I mention it again. So our level 3 power of 3 used to be higher. It is lower now to fund all the boosts, which we'll explain in a bit. And basically, when you, I make the joke of triplicating instead of duplicating. So when you get your 500 and your builders get their 500, and then you help them get their 3 500 pods under each right here, then you will qualify for 1,075. And your builders, when they repeat it themselves, will earn it as well. And I think it's a significant amount of money. And we're going to now go over the personal growth volume, where you get to add to this as well with your own enrollments. Okay, are we ready for our, so here's a little summary. So we can double our payout under the new elevated plan by having our own personal growth volume. It's called the boost. And the boost, so when we have over 400 personal growth volume from our enrollments in the past 12 rolling months, we can double our 45 euros to 90 euros for our first level. And if we qualify for the second level, we can double it to 430. And you know, it's the same. If you qualify for level 2, you only get level 2. You don't get level 1 and 2. So here's the chart. The personal growth volume for level 1, when you have 400 or over personal growth volume, so your enrollments last 12 months add up to more than 400, you get your first 45 euros plus another 45 euros, and it goes up to 90 euros. For level 2, when you have over 800 PV and LRPs from your enrollments, you get to double the 215 to 430. For level 3, you can add a 215 on top of the 1,075. How great is that?
Amazing. Can I jump in just to say that this
always
actually the Terra, thank you. The Terra made this boost because they realized that sometimes when people start building and they're super enthusiastic, and the highest commission at the beginning would be fast start, which still remains. So we have to be conscious of that, that each of these volumes means that we have actually enrolled people most probably, and they have bought again. So this fast start remains very big part of the commissions, but this boost is on top of it. So actually somebody who has just started building and we help them come to this level of boost with power of 3, they can actually earn few €100 already within first few months, which is amazing, like incentive for people to see that this is a real working compensation plan, and the Terra is very generous in that.
Yes. Are there any questions? Okay, Helen, this is all new to you, but it's good that you joined us, and any questions you have, I'm sure Mina will help you. Okay.
Okay.
What do we mean by past 12 months? So the personal growth volume is the total of the LRPs your personally enrolled customers or builders pay What is not included is the first month of their enrollment or the month of reactivation. So we have a reactivation now. If some customer has been inactive, like hasn't been ordering, you can activate their account. It's considered like an enrollment. So it's 12 months after that. And in your back office under quick links, there is a PGV report, and it tells you the volume PVs that will stop the following month. So it'll tell you what your PGV is, and our goal is to have it 400 or 800 or more, and it'll tell you how much it's going to drop so that you have a goal in your mind that if you're close to the 800 but 150 are going to drop, that you would like to that gives you an incentive to enroll someone with 150 or 3 people with 50 under the new plan, and you'll still have your PGV boost. And also as long as it's LRPs, you can have less than 100 PV LRPs. They'll all add up.
Yeah, so this reports the PGV or personal growth volume and TGV, which we will hear about soon. Everybody can find in their own back office, meaning their place where you actually have your account accessible. On the front page of the office, quick reports on the right side, you see personal growth volume, and you open that and you can check back for the months back as well. It's very, very handy thing.
Very handy. Okay, on our next slide, it's what Mangala was reminding us with our fast start bonus, 20% on our own enrollments, plus being able to double our power of 3 level 1 from 45 to 90. When we have our 500 LRP pod, we can double our power of 3 at second level with 800 PGV boost. So our goal is to for ourselves to increase our earnings, but also it's really attractive for us when we share the business opportunity that there's a clear path to making close to 500 euros with our bonus structure. So the next slide is a bit of an eye chart. So you're familiar with it. It used to be purple. Now it's green. It's our unit level bonus. And you know how by rank from manager through blue diamond, the OV, overall volume, organizational volume, we need to get to reach those ranks with the percentage of unit level that we can earn here from 3% to 7%. So 7 levels down. In the new comp plan, we have the first level removed. We used to have a 2% unit level bonus. It was not significant payout for our wellness advocates. So it is now being used to fund the boost bonus. And this chart is going to be relevant in a little bit because with our second boost, which is called team growth volume, these percentages that increase, we're able to earn our highest 2 levels per rank when we have certain TGV boost levels when we reach them. But I'm saying it and we'll repeat it again. So if you have any questions, ask me when I say it again, please. So these are our pools. Everybody knows we have pools. There are 4 types. I will briefly go over them because it's relevant for those who are premier and above. The big changes.
So pools means it's part of compensation plan. It's additional compensation. So we have like fast start, we said the power of 3 with that added boost, the uni level, which we shortly mentioned, and these are the pools. So it's the 4th way of earning within doTERRA. And it's through different pools where doTERRA shares a percentage, which you will explain, right?
Yes. So we have empowerment pool, and for these 3 ranks, Premier, Silver, and Gold, when you enroll someone, for 1 enrollment, you get 1 share as a Premier. For 1 enrollment, 1 share for Silver, and 1 to 2 shares for 1 to 2 enrollments as a Gold rank. And the percentage of commission volume that's contributing to this pool is 1.5. Is everybody familiar here with this, so that you can actually add to your income when you enroll someone? The shares are usually worth around 115 euros per month, and they differ because this 1.5% is actual volume of sales worldwide. Isn't that cool?
I have a question. Sorry, it's a bit noisy because I'm at the supermarket. It means that each time that we enroll someone, we will get this bonus if we are Premier, Silver, and above.
Correct.
Okay, so it means that if I'm Silver and I'm recruiting 10 people, I have 150 and 1,500, or it's only
One.
once.
One, and they reward you for 1 enrollment.
Okay. Thank you.
Because as we grow in our ranks, we come busy with our team and we focus on their growth. And sometimes there's a drop in enrollment, and this is to encourage enrollment per month. Now, we used to have a diamond pool, and it started from the diamond rank and included blue diamonds and presidential diamonds. And this year, as of June 1st, the diamond pool is now called the performance pool, and the platinums are included. Why is this important? If you're Premier, Silver, or Gold, we used to want to become diamond to get money from the diamond pool, and now it's going to be great to become platinum because now you're in the performance pool. So platinums, do you see this 400 here? That's the growth requirement. And it's called TGV, Team Growth Volume. And just like Mangala said, on your dashboard, when you enter your office, on the right-hand side, there are quick links, and there are 4 new reports. And the 3rd one, I think, is TGV. You will see it. It says new next to it. And when you click on it, it opens up, and on the top left side, it'll say your TGV. And when you reach platinum rank, and I hope you all will, and your downline will, you will get 1 share for achieving rank, and then you get full shares, 3 shares, when you reach the TGV requirement of 4,000 growth. And 4,000 comes from all your downline. It's the volume of LRPs from all your downline. LRPs. It's exciting. Any questions on this? And when it becomes relevant, we'll have another call. And you can always talk to your upline. Okay, so we have 4 bonus pools, and 2 we talked about, and the other 2 are leadership pools, and then specific for the Diamond Plus. Leadership pool, when you reach rank Silver, Gold, and Platinum, you get shares 1, 5, and 10. This is for achieving rank. And then there are also additional shares for diamonds, blue diamonds, and presidential diamonds, and they also have these TGV boost requirements. These were all put in place because we want to, as doTERRA company, share the wealth with the active builders. So if there are builders who reach higher ranks and are not enrolling and are not recruiting, they will not get to benefit from overall worldwide sales as they used to. There's also another pool for when you help your downline builders reach higher ranks. So when you're helping someone reach elite, you get a share. When you help them reach premier, you get a share, and they are paid out of separate pools. Is everyone familiar with this? That it is in our benefit to help our downline advance our enrollments.
Was this new or was this in
Oh.
place already before?
It's in place. It was in
Okay.
place.
And it's
I
Thank you.
don't know. I
valid.
don't know about it either. I've helped a lot my downlines, and if I get rewarded on this, I'm happy.
Right.
Yeah.
So you can see all this broken down on the left-hand side of your dashboard where you have your earnings listed, and it says report, see report. You click on it and a report comes up, and it lists fast start, structure, unilevel, leadership, Diamond Club sponsorship, money taken out, and empowerment. Yep, and also for rank advancements.
Could you remind us from which rank this is valid for? Is it- I think it's from silver, isn't it? Or gold onwards when you
I
help another.
think so, because when I was premier, I had 3 leads and I don't remember getting a bonus for it. So
Yeah, I think it's in the higher leadership ranks. So probably from
Okay.
silver.
okay, thank you.
And think when you help your personally enrolled wellness advocates, you get this. But they can you can only get it the first time they reach their rank.
Yeah.
But I have
Maybe I got it. I didn't see it. I
Yeah.
would have to go back.
Yeah.
It's a while back. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, we'll check it again. So remember we mentioned there are 2 boosts. One is PGV, one is TGV. So personal growth volume is for power of 3, PP. That's how we'll remember it. And now we also mentioned the unilevel boost. It's called TGV. That's team growth volume. So personal growth volume, we were saying how it's 12 rolling months for our personally enrolled customers and wellness advocates. The TGV has a similar calculation. So it's all volume in the current month coming from team members for those enrolled or reactivated in the previous 12 months, excluding the month they were enrolled or reactivated.
On LRP, right?
On LRP. This is all calculated for you in the TGV report under quit links. So you don't have to do the math, but it's good to have a look at it because it'll also tell you, just like PGV, the TGV that's going to stop counting towards your total the following month. So when you're going for team growth volume, let's share the chart how much we need for TGV to earn the highest 2 levels of unilevel. So we're talking about TGV boost for unilevel for the highest 2 percentages. If you remember from the green chart. So for elites, the TGV of 300 will help them earn the 4th and 5th levels of their unilevel. Again, this is to encourage us to be active and not reward those who are not active anymore. So it goes down, elite, premier, silver, gold, 300, 400, 500, 600. And of the 300 for elites with the TGV, similar to PGV, the 100 of the 300 TGV must be personally enrolled. And we're going to qualify for that with our PGV to get our power of 3 level 1. So it's the same requirement. How does this sound?
Can I just jump in? I remember when I first heard it, I was feeling like everybody else on that call, like, oh my God, what is what? But I remember the emphasis which was made, and I love that actually in this new comp plan, the emphasis is that, you know, we continue the same work as we're doing. We're sharing these beautiful oils with other people. We're empowering them to start sharing with others. And basically, we're sharing the lifestyle. And because we're sharing the lifestyle, people just naturally go on LRP, which is sort of like now the building block of this, all the boosts and everything else that's added up to the compensation plan. And also it allows for many more, like before we had to be very strategic where to put people. Now it's much easier actually to build with, you know, much more flow. So the strategy does change a little bit in one sense, but it just makes it easier for us to actually grow for Power of Three and so on. But the main emphasis is really just to continue sharing and inspiring people to go on LRP, and that will increase all these other boosts and so on naturally.
Yeah. I was watching a podcast from Andy Goddard from the Natalie and Andy Goddard team, who have created all the empowered success guides for us, live, share, build, etc. And he was saying how it used to be awkward to have a builder that had only 98 PV LRP, and you would call them up and say, you know, could you just order a toothpaste and make it go over 100? And we don't have to do that anymore. And it was even more tricky with customers who were happy to get their 3 oils for 90 PV, but you wanted them to get 100 PV so it would qualify for Power of 3 for our previous 600 total. And we don't have to do that anymore. We can just support our customers with products they need, supplements and oils, and it's all going to get added up. We have one last piece of this new compensation plan, Elevated, and that's rank compression. And I will mention it, even if right now it doesn't apply to us, but it is something to keep an eye out for how we are supporting our team. And here's what's beautiful about rank compression. This is something that those who are close to platinum will benefit from. But while we have our goal for rank advancement, it is good for us to keep in mind that we should support builders below us, not only our own enrollments, but also our enrollments. And what do I mean by that? So in this example, Jessica is currently gold because she needs 3 premieres, and she has silver, and then the star here. Well, okay, they're giving the example for platinum, although she's currently gold, because you see how Lottie is her enrollment and Mila is her enrollment, so Premier qualifies her. But as a gold, she can't benefit from the rank advancement. So the enrollment of her enrollments all the way down, 3 levels down, Ellie qualifies Jessica to be platinum. So we have a sponsor tree and we have an enroller tree. Before, you know, even currently, when I enroll someone and place it at level 3rd or 4th, and I keep the enrollment, they'll qualify me. And I want to hold on to it if the builder above isn't as active. But let's say I gave my enrollment. I enrolled someone and I gave the enrollment, and now they wouldn't have qualified me before the new comp plan, but now they do. So what it encourages us to do is to work with all the builders in our tree, no matter their level, because when they grow, even if the builders in between aren't as active as we would like them to be, the enrollment tree will let them qualify us.
So if I enroll someone and I put them under another who is not so active, it is still good.
If you would, even if you would enroll someone and give her to Satya,
yes,
for her, even if you do together with Satya and Satya enrolls them, you would still benefit from that. Even if it's not your enrollment, but Satya's enrollment, that's what she's saying.
Yeah.
No, but I'm asking for my enrollment. I enroll and I put under Satya.
Right. They will always qualify you. That didn't change. But let's say you enrolled someone and put it under Satya, and for Satya to rank advanced, you gave that enrollment to Satya. And then Satya just stopped being active. Hopefully not. And you think to yourself before this new change, oh no, I gave my enrollment to Satya, and now my enrollment doesn't qualify me, but it will. Under the new rules, your enrollment that you gave to Satya, because it's in your enrollment tree, will qualify you.
And
So it doesn't matter where you put her.
No, it doesn't matter.
All
And
right.
one more beautiful thing about it is that even if Satya continues and this new enrollment qualifies her, it can still qualify you as well.
Correct.
Even though you gifted her away, the new enrollment to Satya, she can still qualify from Platinum onwards, you and Satya, both of you. So that's really, so there's no difficulty with this. It's
No
actually
loss there. Yeah.
very generous.
So this goes only for your enrollments, not if Satya enrolls someone, then she won't qualify her. Okay.
What's the
She
question?
will. No, she will. She will still qualify because you will be supporting them, right? Everybody in your downline. That's the whole point of this. When we're
Yeah.
advanced, we have so many people in our downline. So all those that I enrolled or people that I enrolled, if I support all of them, they can qualify me. Not if my upline puts them under me. Those can't. But
Okay, yes.
all those that I put, all those that my team has, all those can qualify because we are actually supporting normally many other builders, not just our own qualifiers. So that's the beauty of it.
Okay, really clear. Thank you.
Great. These are all the wonderful changes to our comp plan. Are there any questions you're thinking about? Because someone else is thinking of it too. And it's just best to, yeah, chat about it.
No, I think it's like Mangala says, it is for the majority quite a juggle of numbers and so on for my level. So we should just keep continuing focusing on spreading the good oils and the power of it and the magic of it, and the rest will come.
Yes. I think the focus should be on the fact that it's much more flexible now. You can have less than 100 PV enrollments, and you can look at building each level to 500 with these customers and your builders frontline, as long as they have at least 1 or 2 enrollments set up to 100 PV. This is going to just make it much easier for us to help our builders help their contacts in their communities, because this requirement of 100 PV was really limiting us when people came with a budget and said they can they just need Zangest and they want to buy it every month, and then they could, but they would sit in our team and we couldn't benefit from it, and now we will.
Yeah.
Great. Well, thank you.
Nice, Miriam. Thank you. You have so much patience to explain all this.
I love numbers, and I was I'll boast a little bit. I'm the best platinum leader in all of Europe. I was given the award in the leadership retreat in Greece last year, and I think a big part of it is because I like explaining the compensation and my team, and I do rank trackers with them, and I think it's a big plus to move our businesses forward. So. We can have these calls as often as we'd like on any of our topics, business topics. I'd love to do it.
Perfect. I've heard some rumors there will be some strategy calls, but maybe let's see if we'll have access to them or at least have some insights into strategies.
Yeah, sounds good.
Thank
Great.
you.
You're welcome. I'm going to stop the recording now.
Okay, thank you very much.